RHONJ's Jennifer Aydin called spoiled, entitled Brat, after ranting about elderly employee. New year, same old Jennifer Aydin, who's starting 2025 on a sour note, getting dragged for acting spoiled and entitled. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star is fielding backlash on social media after ranting about an elderly woman online. Jennifer visited a sandwich shop in New Jersey and was so upset with the service she decided to air them out. She posted a slew of videos, one showing an elderly woman behind the counter, along with posts showing other employees. She also turned the video on herself and continued to complain, claiming the workers were rude and slow, and at one point, trashing another customer. However, the mom of five isn't getting much sympathy online, as many are calling the wealthy Bravo housewife a brat over her behavior. RHONJ star Jennifer Aydin trashes elderly woman in a social media rant. The RHONJ star put the establishment Jersey Mike's on blast after visiting one of their locations. Jennifer claimed the service was slow and the employees were rude, but that's not all. In one Instagram story, she showed an elderly woman writing, "Forget then this lady was slow, but the rudest at Jersey Mike they all were." In another story, she showed a second female employee, adding, "And this one, so rude," claiming the woman made someone else's order even though she was first in line. However, it wasn't just the workers that the RHONJ star had an issue with. After placing her order, Jennifer tried to add something else, but was told to ask the customer behind her if he would allow it since it was his turn to place his order. However, the man said no, and that garnered another rant. "He's ridiculous," wrote Jennifer. "Trying to flex that he's a law professor, my husband is a surgeon, dude." Jennifer is called a spoiled, entitled brat for her behavior. If the RHONJ star was hoping for sympathy, she'll have to look somewhere else because social media is calling out her cringe behavior again. Jennifer out here thinking she's some A-list celebrity. She's not even a top-tier housewife and she's acting like this. "It's super cringy," wrote an ex-user. "Picking on an 80-years-old airport employee who's working New Year's Day? This is a new level of ***hole, wrote a commenter. "She's really got her head up her ***. Spoiled, entitled brat with no self-awareness," added someone else. An ex-user said, "Horrible Karen behavior. Everyone's tired, exhausted, overworked. Wants a quick bite, and instead ruins everyone's experience and day. Truly horrible and immature." Jennifer Aydin, the outspoken star of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, found herself at the center of a media storm after an unexpected and unfiltered rant about one of her elderly household employees went viral. Known for her lavish lifestyle, bold opinions, and sharp tone, Jennifer had always been a polarizing figure on the show, but this time, even her most loyal fans found themselves questioning her behavior. The drama began innocuously enough during a casual Instagram live session. Jennifer, dressed in a plush robe and sipping on what appeared to be a mimosa, decided to interact with her followers in a candid Q&A. However, the conversation took a turn when a viewer asked her about the challenges of maintaining such a grand mansion. Jennifer launched into a tirade about how difficult it was to find reliable help. "You know," she began, her voice tinged with exasperation, "people think it's all glitz and glamour, but managing a household this size is no joke." She then singled out one of her longest-serving employees, Marta, an elderly woman who had been with the Aydin family for over a decade. "Marta is sweet, but honestly, she's become such a liability. She's slow, forgetful, and, I hate to say it, but she's just not keeping up. I mean, I'm running a busy household here, not a retirement home." The backlash was swift and brutal. Clips of Jennifer's comments spread like wildfire across social media, with fans and critics alike condemning her as tone-deaf and insensitive. Jennifer Aydin calling her elderly employee a liability is peak entitlement. One tweet read, garnering thousands of likes and retweets. Another user commented, "Marta's been with her for 10 years, and this is how she repays her. Disgusting." Even Jennifer's castmates couldn't resist weighing in. Margaret Josephs, never one to mince words, tweeted, "How about a little gratitude for the people who've been loyal to you? Ageism isn't a good look, Jen." Teresa Giudice, typically Jennifer's closest ally on the show, was reportedly disappointed but stayed silent publicly, perhaps wary of igniting another feud. Dolores Catania, on the other hand, was more forthright. In an interview with a popular entertainment blog, she said Jennifer's comments were out of line. "Marta's been like family to her. If she has concerns, she should address them privately, not air them for the world to judge." As the controversy escalated, Jennifer attempted to defend herself. She released a statement on her Instagram stories, claiming her words were taken out of context. "I'm deeply sorry if my comments about Marta came across as disrespectful. She's been a valued member of our household for years, and I would never intentionally hurt her or anyone else. I was venting in the moment, and I regret how it came out." However, the apology did little to quell the outrage. Critics argued that Jennifer's statement lacked sincerity and accountability. "She's only sorry because she got caught," one commenter wrote. Others pointed out that her initial remarks reflected a deeper issue of entitlement and lack of empathy. Marta herself became an unexpected focal point in the saga. The media scrambled to uncover more about the woman who had unwittingly become a household name overnight. Friends and former colleagues described her as kind, hardworking, and deeply loyal. One source revealed that Marta had stayed with the Aydins through challenging times, including the early days of Jennifer's husband's burgeoning career as a plastic surgeon. "She's always been there for them, so hearing Jennifer talk about her like that was heartbreaking." Public sympathy for Marta reached a fever pitch when a GoFundMe campaign was launched by an anonymous supporter, purportedly to help her retire comfortably. The fundraiser's description read, "Let's give Marta the dignity and appreciation she deserves after years of dedicated service." Within days, it had surpassed its initial goal, with donations pouring in from fans worldwide. Meanwhile, Jennifer's woes were far from over. Bravo executives reportedly summoned her for an emergency meeting to discuss the incident. While the network is no stranger to controversy, indeed, it thrives on it, there was concern that Jennifer's remarks had crossed a line that could alienate viewers. A source close to the production team hinted at the possibility of Jennifer being temporarily benched or at least heavily edited in the upcoming season. Bravo loves drama, but they also value their audience's trust. This situation is a tricky one to navigate. Behind the scenes, Jennifer's family was also grappling with the fallout. Her husband, Dr. Bill Aydin, reportedly urged her to issue a more heartfelt apology. Bill is very private and prefers to stay out of the limelight, but even he's embarrassed by this, a family friend disclosed. Jennifer's children, some of whom are old enough to understand the controversy, were said to be upset by the negative attention. Despite the mounting pressure, Jennifer remained defiant in some corners. During a filmed sit-down with a popular talk show host, she doubled down on her initial frustrations. "Look, I'm not perfect," she admitted. "Yes, I said things in the heat of the moment that I regret, but managing a household is stressful. Sometimes you vent. Does that make me a villain?" The audience's reaction was mixed. While some appreciated her candor, others felt she was still missing the point. "It's not about being stressed. It's about how you treat people, especially those who've been loyal to you," one viewer commented. As the days turned into weeks, the controversy began to fade from the headlines, replaced by the next scandal or viral moment. Yet the incident left a lasting impact on Jennifer's public image. While she had always embraced her role as the franchise's resident firecracker, this particular controversy seemed to reveal cracks in her otherwise glamorous facade. In the end, Marta chose not to comment publicly on the situation, further endearing her to fans who saw her silence as a mark of grace and dignity. Rumors swirled that she had quietly left the Aydin household, choosing to spend her twilight years away from the spotlight. As for Jennifer, only time will tell whether she can bounce back from this misstep. For now, she remains a cautionary tale of how a single moment of thoughtlessness can unravel years of carefully curated public persona. One thing is certain: In the world of the Real Housewives, redemption is always just one dramatic season away.